Our next performer is from Texas. I am also from Texas, so there's a good chance we are related. Give it up for Harris Wittels.
Wow. What a show, huh? There's comedy and there's sexy things. Before tonight, I never knew my boner could laugh. But I found my new party trick, so it's a win-win right there. I've been kind of bummed out recently because my dog has one of those cones around his head. No, because, yeah, he got into a fight with another dog, and the other dog put a fucking cone on his head. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Where are my single hoses at? All right, not a whole lot. Way to be fucking, everybody. Way to be fucking. Way to pair off. No, I'll have you know, single ladies, that I can tie a knot with a cherry stem using just my fucking hands. So... yeah, and a little bonus, I wear XL condoms. I wrap them around the balls and penis. It's the safest. It's just the safest thing, I think. Be smart. I never understood that whole cherry stem thing. I don't think a lot of what, like, typical men find sexy, like, it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I was at a bar with a friend recently, and he kind of sauntered up all drunk, and he's like, bro, check it out. And I'm like, I don't like that we are friends. And he was like, yeah, I just met this chick, she's fucking super hot, and she can tie a knot with a cherry stem in her mouth. I was like, so what? Like, if you actually translated, like, the motion of what a girl is doing when she's tying a knot with a cherry stem to, like, a blowjob, she would just be, like, awkwardly gnawing on your penis. That's all that would be happening. Tie it, if you can tie it with the back of your throat, that's like a thing, that's like a skill set that I can get behind. But just regular, that seems weird to me. No, I like girls and ladies and all the things in between of those. But I'm not good at talking to them. I'm not good at hitting on girls because society has basically designated, like, bars and clubs as the places that we're supposed to go to, like, make it happen, right? So we're supposed to go to get our fuck on, you know what I'm saying? But it's so loud in clubs, there's, like, fucking house music and shit, and I can't, like, effectively communicate my dumb joke to the girl that I'm trying to hit on. You know, and I have to, like, awkwardly repeat myself 20 times, and I have to change it up every time, so I'm not just repeating the same thing. Till eventually, it doesn't make any sense what I'm saying anymore. I'm just yelling weird shit at some poor girl. Like, hey, what's up? You got a couple Jaeger bombs there, huh? It's a lot of sugar. I hope you're not diabetic. She's like, what? I can't hear you. I'm like, there's a lot of sugar in those drinks. I hope that you don't have diabetes. She's like, what? Like, my friend's father has diabetes. It's like, what? Diabetes! Diabetes! Just, that's the thing she hears, just the lunatic running up to her and yelling diabetes at her. That's like a bad opener. That's a bad opener, gentlemen. Honestly, at that point, you might as well just punch her in the vagina because... No, hear me out. Because she's gonna walk away regardless, so you, at least that way, you got some pussy out of it. You got, seriously. Where's all my weed heads at? God damn it. You guys love publicizing that information more than any other drug. There is a group that exists called Marijuana Anonymous. It exists, it's real. It's for people that have addictions to weed. And I'll give you that. You can have, like, an emotional addiction to pot. What I don't like about MA, as they call it, they took some of the 12 steps from AA, from Alcoholics Anonymous. Some of the steps, surprisingly, don't translate that well to weed. Like step 8, which is apologize to everyone that you wronged while high or whatever. I was like, that's fucking stupid, but I was like, all right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, MA. So I've drafted up, like, a list of apologies that I'd like to issue out to people that I've done wrong unto while under my weed crazy. Thank you. I'm battling demons. Thanks for helping me. First, I'm sorry that I talked about the Allman Brothers Band for 2 hours. I'm sorry. Secondly, I'm sorry that I thought putting Bisquick and water in a microwave would elicit like a pancake-like treat. I will get you a new microwave, man. And that's actually the end of the list. That's the only 2 things. Because it's really not that bad of a thing, is my point. You know? My worst addiction, I think, is probably text messaging. I'm just like always doing it. It's keeping me from enjoying my life. But it actually got serious. Like a couple weekends ago, I had like a text binge. You know, I was up all night just fucking texting, nose bleeding, wasn't sleeping, heart racing. Yeah, I was on coke too, but I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Listen, I don't want to come off as a guy who just like fucks all the time and then brags about it. But listen, sometimes a girl will allow me to like put myself into her, and I am thankful for that, and I say thank you. But recently that happened, and it was like the first time that a girl was telling me to be like outwardly mean to her during the act, you know? She was like, call me a whore and call me a slut and all that. And at first, I had to fight the urge to just help her feel better about who she is, which was my initial instinct as a human with empathy. But that's bad for the mood. So I was like, all right, this is her home turf, you know? I'll play by her rules. So then I kind of started like awkwardly, like, you know, nervously, Jewishly being like, all right, you're a whore. You are a whore. And then I don't know what happened. I think something just like snapped in me because I literally accidentally said, I'm gonna kill you. That's what I said to her. And I feel like I meant it. I don't know. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. I don't know what the moral of that tale is. I think it's that if you are a whore, I do have the capacity to kill you. Thanks a lot, everyone. You've been great.